Hey guys, my lawn hasn't always looked like this. In fact, in the springtime, it had a lot of winter damage and winter kill. And I'm going to show you guys how I turned this thing around in 6 weeks.
So up here in Canada, we had a particularly hard winter this year. We had a ton of snow, super cold temperatures, and as a result of that, I had a lot of winter damage and a lot of grass die off. So a few weeks later, when the soil temperatures got warm enough, I decided to do a full lawn renovation. Now you're probably thinking to yourself,
Bro, why don't you just patch repair? It would have been totally easier.
and yeah, a patch repair would have been fine, but that's not the way I like to roll. So I decided to do a full renovation instead. So I busted out the 10 blade cartridge and I scalped it down to 8 millimeters. And of course, halfway through this process, I'm having a full meltdown, regretting my decision. Why do I always do this? Why do I have to make everything hard for myself? But like everything in life, you gotta break it down to build it back up. So after I scalped the yard, I took out the cutting cartridge and I put in the Verticutting cassette. Now this verticutter is going to slice into the soil, creating all these little grooves and channels. You can see after I overseeded, all the seed kind of falls into these channels and it creates a perfect little seed bed. Then I grabbed my favorite dollar store leaf rake and gently raked the seed into the channels. So 3 weeks later, I was ready to do the first cut. Now, I personally prefer to use a manual reel mower for the first couple weeks after an overseeding project. The reason is that those seedlings are so fragile, I don't want to disturb the roots. So using this light manual reel mower, I can get on and off the grass like a ninja. We're not doing any fancy designs, we're just getting on and off the lawn to do a quick functional cut. So after cutting with the web for about 2 or 3 weeks, it was time to bust out the big guns.